Hello, everybody. It is time. The Bigfoot Project auditions are now open. I want to make this video just kind of give you guys a quick rundown of the process. And also, a lot of this information is going to be written in the announcements and in the our How to Audition channel as well, too. First off, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who is watching this right now. Again, the more you guys support DBS Films, the more movies we can make, the more people we can cast. All of those fun things happen when you guys continue to support us. So I just want to give my massive thank you to everyone out there who is supporting us. So now I'm going to go ahead and run through what the audition process is going to be like. If you've auditioned before, it's basically exactly the same process as before, but we'll go ahead and highlight it again. So, as always, our mission statement is to make movies for our fans with our fans, and this is just one of many casting calls in the future. So I think the best thing, if you listen to our DBS tips on how to audition, which I highly recommend you do, we basically talk about it's all about mindset. There's going to be plenty more opportunities, and as we scale up and as we get bigger, well, that just means there's a lot more opportunities for everyone involved. So really keep that in mind. We are still in the infancy startup stage, but we will scale, we will grow, and we will thrive together, my friends. So the audition process is completely remote. All you do for the first step is upload videos, and then the next callbacks will be through Zoom, which we'll schedule. If you are selected for the movies, we will cover all of your expenses and travel and stay, and on top of that, you will get a day rate with us. So first thing to do is read this document completely. Failure to do so and audition correctly will cause you not to be considered. So please make sure you are following this. Next, you will select a role that you think you would be best for. Please limit to one role. Do not apply twice. We're looking for you to do one role. Highly recommend that you look at the side characters versus Grace and Drew, which are main characters, because if you're new to acting or you have less experience, we typically like to bring people on as side characters and then audition them for main characters later on. That's just a little tip of advice. Next, all you have to do is record yourself reading the lines from a waist-high framing. We do want to kind of see your upper body at least. You don't need to show the full body, but we like, look at my little tiny square right here. This is perfect. You just want to kind of get the upper body, not just zoomed in on your face. So when you do start the audition process, you must state your name, age, and the role you're auditioning for. And then you say, DBS Films has the right to use this following audition video. We will only use this for audition purposes. You need to say it, though. It's basically a legal thing, but we will not upload this anywhere else besides that or use it in any way besides the audition. You do not need to have a reader, so you can just say the lines yourself. You can wait and pause. If you have a reader, perfectly fine, but you do not need to have one. Once you have the video, all you would do is upload it to a streaming site. So any of the streaming sites, TikTok works, Instagram works, YouTube works. YouTube's probably the one that we get the most, and you can make it unlisted so no one can see it then. But basically, we need to have a way that we can click that link and view it. Vimeo works, Dropbox works, anything that gives you a link. Then next, you will find the Google form in the Discord channel that is Audition Here. And the audition here is where we will have the Google Forms, fill out all the required information, and simply provide the link. Congratulations, you have auditioned for our film. Be sure to post a screenshot and points posting for 1,500 DBS points in our server. Now we're going to go ahead and hop into the open roles. So these roles are mostly 18 plus, age fluid, and gender fluid. What we mean by 18 plus, age fluid, and gender fluid is the name can change, the age can change. We're not locked into anything whatsoever when it comes to what these are. So the names are just placeholders. So if it's a guy's name, it can be a girl's name. If it's a girl's name, it can be a guy's name. We will make that flexibility change, no problem. If you are under 18, please stick to the campers, as a lot of the other roles are basically job working age. The campers are really the ones that can be for the under 18 auditions. Again, as we scale and grow, we will do much more. Eventually, we're probably going to do like a Children of the Corn movie. So I got my eye on you kids. And again, the biggest thing is we watch your auditions anyways in the sense of seeing your talent. So do not be discouraged by that, but a lot of the ages are 18 plus. Now let's go through each one of the roles. Grace is a main character. She is a successful YouTube channel with her partner, Drew. She is ambitious. She wants to continue her success by any means she can. She's actively pushing them forward in the woods. Drew is a lead role, has a successful YouTube channel with her partner, Grace. He is very supportive of Grace and willing to do whatever it takes to make her dream come true. They are much more grounded in reality. Now, again, Grace and Drew, both age fluid and gender fluid. So, we can mix and match. There could be two guys, two girls, anything. It does not matter. Just pick which one that you kind of vibe the best with, in our opinion. Next, we have the professor. The professor has spent his life work researching the existence of Bigfoot. He has gone to the closed trail as they think it is perfect conditions for Bigfoot's habitat. So really, this is going to be someone real grounded in logic, grounded in reality, very factual when it comes to their speaking. The Bigfoot hunter is a local hunter that's an expert in the lands. They won't admit that they openly believe in Bigfoot, but they've seen things they can't explain. So they're kind of rugged. They don't want to admit that they've seen Bigfoot, but they kind of have an uneasy feeling to them. Next, we have camper Ricky. Ricky is the wild card. He builds up Willie's lore, but you don't know if he's just messing with Grace or Drew or not. He adds tension by being weird and saying things that upset Drew. This character is similar to Roger in Forest of Death. So kind of put your Roger face on, add those mumbles in there, do whatever you want. Camper Jane. Jane is meant to contradict and bring logical arguments to counter Willie. This keeps the audience in doubt and makes you understand what's really going on in the forest. Be logical and concise. Deliver these lines with confidence. You know you are correct. Next, we have Camper Willie. Willie is the harbinger. That means he or she will deliver the lore. Deliver the lines slowly, methodically, build tension. You want the audience hanging on every word. This is kind of, again, Roger and Forest of Death, the campfire scene. Really kind of channel that there. Park Ranger. Park Ranger is friendly, nice, similar to Joe in all of our movies. He takes pride in his work and helping others. When Drew says he doesn't need a map or that he wants to avoid the trail closers, the Park Ranger becomes more stern. So he's concerned for their safety and makes it clear that that trail is closed down. Do not go towards them. Hunter Jim. Jim is a novice hunter and more skittish about trespassing. He acts more nervous as you or might get into trouble as your Jim. And the last one is Hunter Pete. Pete provides a realistic explanation for the missing people in the woods. He remains calm, coming from a place of reason. There is nothing within these woods, and paranormal occurrences can be explained. Next, we have the next step. So the audition process will be open until Monday the 7th. So you have basically 8 days from now to go ahead and do the audition process. Over the course of the week, we will review the auditions and we will make them. So again, the sooner you do the auditions, the better it is for me. I'm going to take basically that Monday to watch as many as I can and do the callbacks, but we will roll the callbacks out on a periodic basis. So it helps me out a ton. You know, I get it if you're busy, and I know we're going to always have a last little crunch there. But the sooner you get your auditions done, the more I appreciate it. If you will be selected for the callbacks, you'll get a 15-minute session. And basically what's going to happen is we will go through that. So if you get selected, you will get notified within the Discord that you got callbacks. I will go ahead and message you personally. Then what will happen is I'll provide you a link. You click the link and set up a time. That's a 15-minute Zoom session with myself to go into the live callbacks. Our goal will be having the selection of the cast by the 3rd week of May for filming in the 1st week of June. So again, we are a little bit flexible when we can fly people out and things like that, but we are trying to be a pretty condensed schedule here. Typically for these roles, we only need you out here for 1 day. So it's really not too much of a time commitment. It's typically a 1-day thing. Tips on auditioning. The most important thing is understanding that the odds are very low. You have very, very low odds of being cast in this movie, less than 1%. Now, here's the thing, my friends. As we continue to grow, as we continue to scale, your percentages will increase all the way up to 100%. And what I mean by that is if you continue to audition at this point in time, because you found us so early on, you will have a 100% chance of being in our movies. You just continue to audition and be part of this movie making process. We're still very tiny. We are still growing. We're still developing. We're still getting the ground beneath our feet. And as we continue to scale up and grow, there will be plenty more opportunities. The main thing that we're looking for is comfort in the role. It should be natural how you're saying these things. One of the easiest things to do is rehearse these lines. So we always say, make sure you know the lines, because if you're reading the lines, that takes you completely out of the audition process. Next, we always say, if you go ahead and do the audition, watch it, do it again, watch it, do it again, watch it, do it again. That's going to make you so much better. So we highly recommend filming your auditions, reviewing them, and filming them again. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me. My name is DBS Kellen in the Discord. On top of that, we have an amazing mod team. We have an amazing team of people who will help out. So if you do have any questions, you just let us know. But again, best of luck to everyone out there. We are doing it again. DBS Films is making more movies with our fans. And I really, really, really cannot wait to continue to do this process and get every single one of you cast in our movies. Thank you and have a wonderful rest of your day.